You're listening to a Rock Candy podcast.
Hey, I'm Andrew.
And I'm John.
Our show, Magnified Pod, is the only podcast that discusses culture, religion, politics, and deep dives into the discographies of the bands that shaped a generation of 90s youth group kids.
We share our thoughts on the Christian bookstore alternate universe scene we grew up in, our changing religious views, and the alternative music that formed us, going through albums track by track.
We've also interviewed band members, producers, filmmakers, and artists, and had fascinating, profound, and silly conversations along the way.
Check out Magnified Pod on the Rock Candy Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Reese Roper. I'm one of the hosts here at Joe and Reese's Pickle and Boot Shop. I just wanted to do my weekly disclaimer for our podcast, just to apologize for some things. First of all, I call my youngest daughter Pumpkin Pants, which is, it's going to stick with her for a long time, and I apologize for that. I still haven't paid for the soundboard that I keep using, even though somebody gave us money to pay for it. I don't know who Leroy Jenkins is. We call what we make here at the Pickle and Boot Shop top-tier programming, quote-unquote, and that's not even close to true. I propose at one point bulimia for weight loss. I'm sorry for making light of that. We talk about making a liqueur or a beer out of Spam. That is no-no. We also make light of Trident accidents. And lastly, I claim that I am about to throw my kids out the window, which I would like to caution you guys against. Don't throw anyone out a window, especially children. I hope you guys enjoy this week's diabolical brainwashing machine, the Pickle and Boot Shop.
Joe and Reese, Pickle and Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle, get yourself a boot. Joe and Reese, Pickle and Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening. Pickle time. I go down to get some pickles. Bring your grandma and your kids. I go downtown. Bring your grandma and your kids. Boot time. Pickle and boot time. Don't be fickle, get your pickle cider, pop a nickel in your boots. Not a place of ill repute. Bring your grandma and your kids. Come for the pickles, stay for the squids. Stay for the squids. Boots. Pickle time. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands. 1996, we start this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pickle and Boot Shop podcast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Big welcoming, open arms. With arms wide open. The moonlight. I can go higher. I don't know. What's another Creed song? I only know. With
like-
arms wide open.
That's all I know.
Doesn't he sing one about a daughter?
He's like, yes, sir. Something on the. And there's like, yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, hell. With
Oh,
arms wide open.
you sound just like.
If they could only see the video of this, they could only see the video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 12 of the Pickle and Boot podcast. Hopefully you've been listening along, enjoying this little journey. What? I have gotten lots of feedback in this last week about the sound effects box, how people miss it. Well, actually, they don't miss it. I miss it.
I miss it too. I can't tell which speaker of my phone it's coming out of. You gotta. Somebody's here to say hi.
Yeah, let's get her on the cast because we're recording. Let's get her on here.
Era, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? She can't hear me.
Oh, she can. I forgot to mute it.
Oh,
Can you hear Joe?
Yes.
can you hear me? How you
Yes.
doing today?
Good.
Did you have a good day? Did you go to school?
No.
You didn't go to school.
No.
They
How
don't
did
have
you-
school on Mondays because of
You don't have
COVID.
school on Mondays. How do you not have school on Mondays?
I
You
don't
crazy
know.
kids. You probably also don't know how to do cursive either, right? Or long division.
No.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Exactly. Exactly. Is she going to hang out with us today?
Era, are you going to hang out with us?
Maybe.
She's
She's
got
like-
her own headphones.
Nice. She's like,
She
she's
has a
like, I
pair
got
of
better
earmuffs
things to
on.
It's awesome. But we all
We
look the
do.
same. We all
We
look the
do.
same. That's fantastic.
Probably better earphones for her than the ones Joe and I are wearing.
Exactly. And she would probably also do a better job than the two of us do.
All right, I love you, Pumpkin Pants. That's it. She's gone.
Okay. Okay.
She didn't care about her old man anymore.
No. Well, I'm trying to think. Like we're on
Some people
episode
were-
12.
They missed the soundboard.
Yeah, they missed the soundboard. But I completely lied. Nobody has told me that they missed the soundboard because when we're recording this, people have only just begun because how we release them. Like we
Yeah.
record whenever we possibly can. So we're on episode 12, but we've only just released what, episode 5?
6.
6. So we're way into the future than what people are actually hearing. However, I've been hearing from people that they love the sound effects machine, but it hasn't been in the last couple. So I'm actually missing it.
I kind of miss it too. It's a lot of work to remember. I've got to push the buttons,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I've been doing it.
Now
I'm ready.
we have been getting some pretty nice compliments on our voices. Have you ever?
I saw that, and I've never had anyone compliment my voice.
Neither have I. I told you.
Yeah.
I told you
They-
I had a review, an Insider's album review, where a guy said that I sounded like a Muppet on crack. So that's kind of what I've always kind of judged my voice on. I don't like how my voice sounds on.
That's not cool though that they said that because what you sound like is tough.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
I've never sounded tough. Even when I scream in the rock albums, I don't sound tough.
No,
Check
I don't
this out,
take.
though.
Oh,
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
That's
Wasn't
what it
Leroy
says.
Jenkins the guy who ran in like it was that computer game? Isn't that what that's from?
I have no idea.
You've never seen there's like an internet video where all these people are like playing like one of those like Dungeons and Dragons games like online.
Yeah.
And so you can hear everyone talking, and like the one character gets all the other characters around them. And it's seriously like a 5-minute video where they're like planning how to go in and like beat the other guys. And as soon as they're done, this one guy named Leroy Jenkins or something just runs into the room, like completely ruins this whole plan that they've all done, like just charges the bad, whatever, and screws everything up. So it made this like viral video, and I think that's what that's from. I think that's what it's from.
So on Wikipedia, it says Leroy Jenkins is a composer, free jazz violinist, and violist.
Oh yeah, then
He's
I'm
also
wrong.
an American televangelist.
Oh.
And then Leroy Jenkins with Leeroy Jenkins, a player character and internet meme originating in the computer game World of Warcraft.
Yes. So I was correct. Yes. Yep.
You were. However,
World of Warcraft. That's what it was.
I want to know if anybody's traced that to make sure they're not the same. Televangelist, jazz musician, and video game character.
And World of Warcraft participant.
That'd be a hell of a video game character.
That would
like,
be banana.
he is about to tell me about the healing power of Jesus Christ and play viola.
While ruining an entire game for tons of people who are playing.
That's it.
Well, as we record this, we got sent I want to say an anonymous, but it wasn't anonymous because he put his name on it. But we got sent a stat sheet for podcasts. So we got sent this stat sheet for podcasts that somebody printed off for us and sent it to us. And it had some pretty startling statistics. And I'm going to read them for our listeners. I'm going to read them for our listeners. And I want them to realize this little silly community that we're a part of, how much we're taking off. So there you go. So we are
just distracting.
Yeah, I like
it. Doesn't add anything to our podcast.
Oh, it does. It does, though. It does.
Oh, man.
In Finland, in the great nation state of Finland, we are 213th in the category of music podcasts.
213th. It's not bad.
In Canada, we are 100. We are the 104th best podcast in the category of music history.
I hit it too early.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Touchdown. So in Canada, we're 104 in music history. In Australia, we are 83rd in the category of music history.
Falcon punch.
Back to Finland. We're going back to Finland.
Okay, back to Finland.
We're going back to Finland. We are the 42nd best podcast in Finland, 42 in the category of comedy.
What the?
Yeah. Then listen to this. In the United States of America, where we live, no, it's not that. What is it? What is the Eminem called? The divided states of America.
Yeah.
In the divided states of America, in the category of music history, we are the 34th most listened to podcast.
That's incredible.
We're like catching up to Joe Rogan.
34th.
Yeah. And last but not least, our top position. Well, that sounds weird.
You have got to be kidding.
Yeah, exactly. And that's usually what she says. In Finland, we are, so back to Finland, we're topping the Finland charts 3 times. In Finland, we are 13th. We are 13th. Yes.
I have no idea what is going to come out when I push these things. We're 13th.
We're 13th in Finland in the category of music history.
I hate you all so much.
I have no idea what's going to come out.
That needs to be our close at the end of every show.
You all so much.
That is. I wonder if I paid for this finally, if I could arrange them the way I want and then not have to scroll. There's so many pages. I haven't gone all the way. Oh, I made it to the end. Here's the last one.
Monster kill.
Monster kill.
That's not bad.
So with our podcast, we're charting for music history, and comedy.
Hey, baby. You hot tonight?
From what's that, Billy Madison?
Yeah. Penguin.
Yeah. Today's Nudie Magazine Day.
Nudie Magazine. What day is it today? I don't know. October?
It's Nudie Magazine Day.
Oh, stop looking at me, Swan.
Yeah, we used to.
Got to be one of the best movies ever made.
One of our first booking agents was this guy Jimmy Swan in Texas.
Oh yeah, I know Jimmy Swan.
Yeah, so Jimmy Swan was our first guy who took us on like booking, and we would always repeatedly say that. Stop looking at me, Swan.
Did he like that?
No, I can't see why he would.
Oh man, I did not talk about our conversation with Supertones booking agent slash manager at the beginning of the Ska Mania tour last time.
I think we should,
I
though.
don't know if we should save this.
No, we'll save it for the paid. We'll save it for the paid stuff, and we'll go back
Okay.
and visit that.
All right, there you go.
So there you go. If you're not a patron guy, then you're not, or gal, you're not gonna hear that. But if you are here now, we have some. As I just kind of read off, our stats have been doing very, very well. We've been contacted by someone whose voice I believe sounds familiar. I can't place it. They're calling from supposedly they're calling from a company called Mojoco.
Okay.
Mojoco. Mojoco.
Is it pronounced Mohoko?
Maybe it could be Mohoko, but we are getting. I guess you could say we're starting talks, or I don't know what, but we're starting the conversation of somebody buying us out.
Yeah, and we were just basically looking for advertisers, and these guys just offered to take over.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So we were looking for sponsors and advertisers to basically they could put their name. So we went with such Christian favorites as Metamucil, Trojan condoms, Michelob Ultra, turned down by all of them. Trojan Condoms wants to continue discussions, but then we had this Mojoco come in, kind of swoop down, and they've kind of been,
Mojoco or Mohoko?
Mohoko.
I don't know.
I like
think they're
Mohoko.
Spanish.
It makes it,
I think
it makes it sound like
Spanish.
like a
Are they
like a international
Spaniards?
conglomerate.
Right. Well, I don't know anything about them. They own a lot.
They own a lot, and or they don't. I mean, I don't know anything about them. I tried looking them up on the
Mohoko.
internet, couldn't find them. But this Mohoko is saying that they want to invest in us, buy out our podcast. I believe when they say that, I think that means like we would continue to do that. I don't know why you would just buy the name. So I'm guessing they would want us as a package deal.
Mm-hmm.
And so moving forward, we might be sellouts. We'll have to see where this goes. We'll keep you guys
We're just
updated.
talking about it.
No.
I don't
It's-
want to sell out or anything, but like,
Well, Reese, if the money is there,
I am
we're out.
unemployed.
You are unemployed. But this is the thing. I think they may throw money at us to continue to do this. That's
That
from
was
The
not
Price
the-
is Right. Isn't that The Price is Right?
Yeah, it is. That was not the right one. Here it goes. That was better.
Yeah. So
Back to work, you slacker.
That's what I
is that
need.
Back to the Future?
I don't know, but that's what I
Get
need.
back
like,
to work, you
Get back to
slacker.
work, you slacker.
No, that's
so
not
I
Back
get
to
a
the
job.
Future. Yeah. But so if Mohoko comes in and, I mean, we don't know exactly. We've just kind of started feeling this out and they're,
Started feeling it out.
yeah.
You guys write us at the pickle and boot shop at gmail.com if you want to weigh in on this, or if you're a Patreon, you just send us messages
Yeah.
and I read those.
Yeah. Or go to Instagram, go to Twitter, go to the Facebook page and weigh in on this Mojoco. Yeah, but we'll give you updates on what we hear from them and all that good stuff. So that's all we have as far as with that. But we do have an entire show lined up of just phenomenal programming.
Phenomenal. Some of the
Phenomenal.
phenomenal top tier programming that you've come to expect
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
at the Pickle and Boot Shop.
Yeah. I mean, because you guys tune in every week. You wait for this to come out to just hear amazing crap.
Right?
I do
Yeah.
want to tell you something. Guess what I did this week
Okay, I'm ready.
or last week? Because today's Monday. Guess what I did last week? I wrote a
What?
song. Thank you very much.
Really?
No big deal. Yeah. First song I've written in, I wrote the lyrics about 2 weeks ago. First song I've probably written in 12 years.
Wow.
And then I wanted to do something new. Like I didn't want to do I didn't want to do it like punk. I didn't want it to do like acoustic-y. So you were like, man, you should just do stuff on like GarageBand and samples and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I kind of arranged it, and I think I'm gonna like record vocals to it this week, and we'll send it out. If any of our Patreon listeners or even just our normal listeners just want to hear it,
Yeah.
I think I might put it together and throw it out there.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, see what people think. So the old washed up punk ska guy from Detroit. It sounds like I'm kind of almost going like a little Owl City almost with it.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I don't know if you've listened to the theme song for this wildly successful show in Finland, but I wrote that. So
Yeah.
I just, I have great taste, Joe, and I'd like to tell you that I'm excited to hear your song.
Oh, thank you. I have no taste because of COVID. I am
No, still no taste.
I'm 5 weeks,
Lord.
and 1 day, no taste or smell.
Jeepers.
Yeah, kind of stinks. Yesterday for Mother's Day, gonna take my sister booked. Which reminds me, I have to kick her some cash. We took Mom. Our whole family like does keto, so meat is very big, and it is the staple in our diet.
Yeah.
And so
Also for Vikings.
Yes.
If you are a Viking, you eat
Yes.
a lot of meat.
yes, lots of
Straight out of like a
meat.
mammoth,
Yes, meat that touches a flame.
some seal blubber.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you do is you take fire and you take meat and that's a meal. And so
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're vegetarian, deal with it. Deal with it.
Deal with it. A caveman a long time ago invented
just deal with
fire to cook meat on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this fact, but his name was Tristan. And he invented fire.
Tristan is an old family caveman name.
It really is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Invented it to cook meat.
Tristan and Josie were
Josie.
the boy and girl.
They worked
yeah.
this out.
They did. And so, just like that. And so, my mom.
It's just distracting. It doesn't add to the show at all.
It does. There are people cracking up right now. If I was
Oh, my
listening
God.
to the show, I would be cracking up. I think that is
geez.
hilarious.
Okay.
So, my sister and I were going to take my mom to, I don't know if you have these places, these like chain places in Virginia.
We do in Virginia, probably, but not where I live, which is about 100 miles from anything cool.
Oh, well, this place is called Fogo de Chao, and
Yeah,
it's
we don't
like
have that.
a Brazilian steakhouse where they walk around with like the meat on a sword, and you have like a coin on your table, and you flip the coin to green, and that means that like all the gauchos with all the different meats on swords come over your table.
Meat on.
Yeah, and then you
Bring
just
it.
pile it up, and then when you can't eat anymore, you flip the coin to where it's red, and then they stop coming to your table.
You go to the bathroom, make yourself throw up, come
Yeah,
back, flip
Pretty
it to
much.
green.
Oh, you don't make yourself go to the bathroom. You go because you have so
Oh.
much. The meat sweats,
Yeah.
and it's horribly good.
I thought I
Yeah.
had this terrific idea to lose weight.
Yeah.
And it was, I would just eat whatever I wanted and then go to the bathroom and make myself throw it up and then go back and eat.
Yeah, I think that's
But-
called bulimia.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I got to nursing school, I brought it up in our nutrition class and they said it's already been invented.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. It's been invented. I think it's called bulimia, and I think it's
Yeah.
the number one eating disorder.
The what?
Number one eating disorder that afflicts thousands upon thousands of young boys and girls.
That was
Yes.
the most inappropriate
Yeah.
thing I could do right
No,
there.
no, that was good.
That's why we're number 13 in Finland, people.
Finland, we should pack up shop and move to Finland because I think right now we're probably beating out Joe Rogan. Like, what's Joe Rogan in Finland? That's what I want to know. What is Mark Maron in Finland?
I don't know.
Nothing.
No.
What's that thing that they eat in Finland? Is it Finland or Sweden? Or what's the other one? Norway.
Lutefisk?
Exactly. No, it's the
Ham?
No, it's the shark that's like gone rancid.
Oh.
Do you know what this is?
I don't know.
They like hang shark. So they catch these nurse sharks or these like smaller sharks. They're only like the size like your arm.
Okay.
And they hang them in these like old school barns. And then they go rancid. And then by going rancid, they ferment. And then they come in and they like cut the meat off of them. And it's like this fermented shark meat. And are you familiar with this? No, you don't get drunk off of it. It's almost like a Limburger cheese. And so
sounds delicious, Joe.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the television show Bizarre Eats or something like that? Bizarre Foods?
No.
It's a guy from Minnesota.
Okay.
Like a short, bald guy, Andrew Zimmern. Are you familiar with Andrew Zimmern? He's a chef and stuff.
Okay.
Well, anyway, he goes over there and he tastes this stuff. And he said it's like eating like acetone, like eating almost turpentine. That's how horrible this stuff is. But it's something that I think the Finns like. Or somewhere in Norway. So or what's that called?
Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. So because we're so high on the Finnish charts, Finns, get a hold of us. Let us know that like you guys are listening to us. This
we can have some of your fermented shark and what it's called.
Yeah.
We're down. The Pickle and Boot Shop at gmail.com.
Yeah. In fact, we'll pickle it and sell it at the shop.
Yep. While we're on the subject of fermenting meat, why does no one make alcohol out of fermented meat?
Can you?
I don't know. But you know what would be really good is Spam. If you could somehow make a liqueur.
I don't think you can because I think the process of making alcohol requires sugar because the bacteria eats the sugar and then poops
fungus.
out. Yeah, like the fungus or whatever eats the sugar. Kids, again, you guys don't tune into this show for facts, right? So something eats the sugar and then it poops out alcohol. I think that's how like alcohol is made, right?
It's a yeast.
Yeah. Yep.
Does yeast not eat meat? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think because it would be a protein, right? I don't think they would be eating the protein and then pooping out alcohol.
All right, we need to fact check that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you mixed it with something, so you did like a pureed meat, and then you mixed it with
sugar,
like a what do they call it? Like with whiskey, like a mash.
A mash.
You just need something that has sugar because that's
basically
how you make
Spam
alcohol.
is a mash. Just put some
It's a
sugar
mash
in
of
it.
meats. Yeah.
Yeah. It's delicious.
I mean, okay, so let's think this through, man. Let's think this through. Listeners, if you are home brewers, we want you to make a meat beer. Make a Spam beer, mush up that Spam, add the water to it, whatever, and then sugar, and let's ferment and make some Spam alcohol.
Also,
and you can wash your balut down with it.
Me being a Virginian now, I'm not a Virginian, but I live here, and because of it, I had to.
You're like, I'm not a Virginian.
skill.
I've had sex twice.
Yeah, please.
I remember I was a Virginian until I got married.
I have a still now because that's what you do, and I can make it as long as it's possible. I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I heard something this week that Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It's spelled Vagina. Yes. Damn it, I gotta cut that out.
No, you don't. No. You see, that's the highbrow. That's the highbrow entertainment that people come to expect from the Pickle and Boot Shop. And when we miss that mark, when we try and be more family friendly, I think that's when we let people down.
We do. Can we talk about the hierarchy of states we hate then while we're on this?
Oh, absolutely. Florida, number one.
Florida, really?
Yeah, I can't stand Florida.
Not Indiana? Ohio?
Ohio, I hate. Ohio's probably a close second.
Oh,
Michiganders just hate Ohio.
I've lived in Ohio and I hate it.
It's just the way it is, yeah.
It's an awful place.
And I would feel
people are great.
I would feel awful if somebody from Ohio said that they like Michiganders. Like, I just assume you're from Ohio, you hate people from Michigan, and I'm okay with that.
I don't see that. People from Michigan are very nice, and Michigan is nice. It's surrounded by beautiful coasts.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Yeah,
Ohio, I don't know why it exists. I don't know. And then worse, Indiana, but worse yet, Virginia. I hate it.
Worse yet, Gary, Indiana.
It's true.
The butthole of the United States. Like Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. Gary. What musical is that from? Do you know?
The Music Man?
Yeah, good job. Music Man.
Wow.
Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. I love musicals.
I just guessed The Music Man. If you were like 76 trombones, I'd be like, I don't know, The Music Man? And I would have been right.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh, geez. Do you know that the Jackson 5 is from Gary, Indiana?
Yeah, and look how they turned out. That's all I'm saying.
They're wonderful.
Well, Michael had some issues.
He sold 40 million albums.
Yeah.
Of Thriller.
Yeah, and guess what?
What?
He had some issues.
Okay. We'll leave that alone.
I don't think
we've already left a lot of open-ended questions about fermented shark, whether or not you can distill meat and make liquor out of it or beer.
Now, are you going to actually do something with your still? Are you going to bring it up for
shit about Ohio and Indiana? And I threw Virginia in there, and I have to live with people from Virginia
because it's
and
for
they
lovers.
will hit me.
Yeah,
that's okay. Hit me in the face
with a plank, of treated wood.
She will beat me. This is her home state.
From one of the local tobacco plantations.
Mm-hmm.
They will beat you with a tobacco tree. Does it grow on a tree?
I don't
bush?
Know.
Is it a bush?
I think it's like in the ground. It's like just like a
yucca
fern.
Like a fern? Okay.
I don't think it's a fern though. It's like a gross. It's not on a tree or bush.
Okay, that's what she said. Okay. So stupid. So, yep. What did you have to go at 7:30?
8.
Okay. All right, you got to go, and we got to take a little break at 8.
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah. So
you
today,
wrote a song.
I wrote a song and putting it together. We'll put it out once I get the lyrics and everything on it. Once I put my throat on it, we'll let you guys listen to it and tell me what you think. And be honest. I mean, I always hate when I hate like yes men. So if you like it, tell me you like it, and if you don't like it, say you don't like it. And
speaking of yes men, I made something too, and I'll upload it for people to hear. I made the supercut.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. So it was pointed out that I say yeah a lot. You're talking, I'm like, yeah. And then one of our listeners says they should have a drinking game to go with that. And I thought it was funny, but I want to caution you all, do not create a drinking game around Joe and I saying yeah, because you will get alcohol poisoning real fast.
Within 7 minutes. Yeah.
Because I just took one episode, and every time you and I said yeah, I cut it out. And then I ran out of steam. There was still about 15 minutes left, and it was like 2 minutes of yeah. Just yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll upload that for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we do that. We do.
We do.
He said do. Reese, the topic this week that I want to broach, is that the right word? Broach? I want to
Got
broach
the
a
word
topic.
bro in it.
Bro.
What's up, broach?
Hey, broach.
So
Hey,
how's it
broaches
hanging,
before
broach?
hoaches. Yeah.
What?
We had a listener. Listener follows us. Wanted to. I opened it up on our Facebook page and said, "Hey, I know we've only put out 6 episodes. We're recording 12 tonight. Does anybody have any questions? Anything that they want to ask us?" And so I want to bring up and get the name for the person who asked this question.
I'm going to cut this out so you sound like you're just like, the listener is.
Yeah, right. And then we need it needs to sound like the Academy Awards in the back. Let me see.
I don't have that.
There you go.
Nope.
That works too. Okay. So cut this down.
Uh-huh.
This is from. Yeah. All right. So we asked the listeners for episode 12 what they would want to hear if they had any questions to ask us. And one of our listeners, I think, came up with a good topic for the entire show, not just really a discussion, but kind of for the whole show. And they asked, this is Caleb Sorella, Caleb M. Sorella. And they asked, I would like to know more about this songwriting process and how it has evolved or did evolve. Stories about events or gigs that really impacted or changed the bands. And I thought, we could talk about both of that, both of those topics. So asking you with the songwriting process, take me through from when Five Iron first began to the last album. What was that album called? The Shaker Effect.
The Shaker Effect.
The Shaker Effect with swear words on the album.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Shaking that Aish. I think that's what the name of the album was called.
My milkshake. It's called My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard.
Yes. So explain to everybody the process. And I'm going to sit back and shut my mouth because I talk a ton. And again, I hate hearing my voice.
I like to hear your
But people
voice.
say it's dapper. People say our voices are good.
Silky. Mine's like, ha! Ah!
I'm about to do that. Give me back my bike, Frances. No, Frances.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
so-
love Adam Sandler movie. No, just kidding. That's PB Hard. I threw a curveball. That's what you call a curveball in the industry, people. I want you to explain to me and to Caleb the songwriting process, how it started with you guys in Five Iron and how it evolved, if it did. Take us through that and how you guys started writing songs and then got to where you are now.
I think, so I can remember with Exhumator, I remember it starting out, I would just come up with an idea and kind of write lyrics and then try and write music around it, but I didn't know how to play guitar very well. So when we got Micah, I would be like, hey, here's some words. And he'd be like, I don't think so. So pretty quick, it just turned into he would try and write out a song, and then I would just be like, okay, I'll write some words on that. So then when Scott joined, it was kind of that practice.
So you guys did more of the music first, and then you add lyrics to it.
Yeah, because Mike and Scott were just not down with that. And it's funny because that's how I write now. I'll write a song, an entire song, before I figure out what it's going to be about, usually. So if I'm writing songs for myself, like Brave Saint Saturn or Roper or whatever, that's how I've done it.
Or Guerrilla Rodeo.
But
Gorilla Rodeo. Turn that up.
I'm glad you censored yourself, Joe.
I did. People won't catch me cussing too much on this show.
It's good. I can beep it out, though.
No,
just in
don't.
case.
I wish you would beep in. Like, have you ever heard when they do like those comedy segments where they beep out words, but people aren't actually swearing? But they beep it where it makes it sound like it.
Perfect. We
Yeah,
need
those
that.
are funny. Like if you just put in beeps over words where it's like, Yerky swore there? Like that's
Oh
an
my
odd
gosh.
place. Yeah.
He was talking about his grandmother. This is not going well. This
Yeah.
is
Like if you say like, oh, my wonderful grandmother, but it's like, oh, my beep grandmother. You
I
know?
went to see my grandmother, and it just says I went to beep my grandmother.
Yes.
And
She
you don't want to know.
And yeah. So anyway, I interrupted you. So you
Yeah,
would go
so-
to them, and then Scott and Micah joined the band, and then
Right. So then they would just start writing stuff, and early on, we just kind of jam stuff out, like figure out, oh, this is going to be a chorus, this is going to be a verse, and while they were doing that, I just kind of workshop lyrics. I just sit there with my microphone and sing stuff.
okay,
And that we did that for a while. By the time we got to our second album, I think Scott, he's a gifted songwriter, but also a control freak. He started just handing me tapes, and he'd be like, here's the music, and this is what the music you're gonna sing. And I think he tried to write lyrics, but I was a better lyricist than him at this point. And so he would let me do that. And we just kind of stuck with that method that people would give me a tape or something recorded with the music that was on it.
okay,
Usually it was Scott writing the stuff, and then after Scott left, it was Andy writing some, Micah writing some, and then Dennis writing a bunch. And we just came up with this method where we would submit songs, and they usually didn't have lyrics or vocals on them. Dennis's did a lot. Problem with Dennis is that he sings in a baritone, and so he would just write that. He'd be like, "This is a good song," and then you get like Dandelions, where I'm like, "In a field of yeah," it's so low for me.
in a field of yellow flowers.
Yeah.
Sounded like a Tom Waits song.
Yes. What was that band? Crash Test Dummies. Someday That's in Dennis's range.
Yeah.
So they would just give me recorded stuff of that, and even now I write that way. Like if I'm gonna make a song, I'll usually do the music first and then the lyrics later. And it's funny because I used to be really good at melody, and now I'm not. Like I'll come up with songs and then I'll just be like, I don't know what to sing on this. So I almost need somebody else to come in and be me to those songs.
Yeah.
The crazy thing now though is that just on this last album, Scott was like, do you have any lyrics that don't have songs? We like hit just kind of this impasse where we weren't doing well.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, well, all right, here you go. I sent him some lyrics to stuff that I had already tried and it didn't work. So he started writing songs around my lyrics, and he would come up with a vocal melody on some of them, but sometimes not. So we ended up with like the song "So We Sing." It was a completely other song about like PTSD or something. It was something crazy.
Okay.
And he made it into this kind of party rock anthem.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's always good to take mental health and turn it into a party rock anthem.
totally. So he started doing that. And now this is what's crazy. We finished the album, and then he and
finish. We are big in Finland.
thank you, Joe.
Yep.
We were huge in Finland. So yeah, we finished, and then he started a new side project called Hackacopter, and he wants me to
That's
help with the
pretty clever.
lyrics. Yeah,
That's pretty clever.
it's funny, huh?
Yeah, I like that.
he asked me to send him lyrics that I wasn't using.
What style of music?
It's
like Weezer meets Sabbath.
Yeah, it's like artsy electronic.
It's
stuff.
Arlo Guthrie meets NWA.
Yeah, exactly. It is exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's it. That's
So
not very exciting.
are you
Not really
writing
right.
all the time? Like, are you just writing lyrics like all the time? Like, how many songs lyrically do you write a week?
Not very many. That it's weird because it's become like not the thing that I'm the strongest at. Or I think maybe it's because I overthink it. Because
leg press. The leg press is what you're strongest at.
Yeah, leg press, and then the one where I squeeze my glutes.
Yeah, the Thigh Master.
Thigh Master. I've got a Thigh Master.
And you have mastered it.
Oh, yeah.
You've mastered the Thigh Master.
Yeah, and I sent a
You
picture
could
of me
crack a
using
walnut
it
in your butt cheeks.
I sent a picture to Suzanne Summers. I was like, I'm done. You got anything new?
Now what?
She sent me a picture of her flipping me off. So, yeah.
I find that extremely hysterical.
I was like, if Joyce DeWitt comes out with some sort of exercise equipment, screw you, Suzanne Summers. I am subscribing to Joyce DeWitt.
Yeah. Yeah. If the Regal Beagle turns into a fitness center, I'm getting a membership. Screw you, Thigh Master.
Guys, this is why we're huge in Finland, is Three's Company inside jokes.
Because Three's Company is just now hitting the Finnish airwaves. And it's huge over there.
That's why they're like,
must-see TV.
Mr. Roper has a podcast. Right. And it's me, Norman Fell.
Yes, Mr. Furley. It is Mr. Furley.
Wait, that was his brother or his cousin? That was Don Knotts. Norman Fell was Mr. Roper.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
How am I so awake? I don't know. The Don Q has not hit me yet.
No, my Jameson is a slow burn too. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
So
you know what? It's not Don Q. It's Captain Morgan because the Virginia ABC stopped carrying Don Q.
Oh, so you gotta slum it.
Slumming it on the Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
I think this was actually above. It was like on the next shelf up. So maybe I'm not.
Is that the spiced rum? I hate spiced rum.
Just white rum.
Yeah. That's what I like.
I can't tell. I can't see color.
I like dark rum, and I just don't like spiced rum. I can't do like the normal Captain Morgan's like spiced rum.
I got in a lot of trouble at the liquor store because I was like, ma'am, could you tell me what kind of rum this is? And she got really quiet. She's like, it's white rum. And I was like, oh, I can't see color. I can't tell if it's white rum or black. I don't see the difference. I can't tell.
I cannot tell.
I yelled it really loud.
When you go to Home Depot, do you do the same thing with caulk?
Yeah. Oh, man.
How about you run that by me? So what do you ask if you were buying caulk? How would you phrase that to the associate?
Is this white caulk right here? This tube? Is it white caulk?
Yeah.
I yell it.
Yeah.
And I can't tell. This is what's funny. So this is one thing I say when in Virginia to make the Virginians upset, because we talked about this before where they're afraid to talk about whether people are white or black.
Yeah.
And it's like, like there's times when you do it, you're like, when you're describing somebody, you're like, it's the white guy or the black guy. Yeah. But then like when they're right next to you, you're not like, this is my friend. He's black.
Yeah.
You don't. It's like,
Yeah.
it's Eric.
This is Black Ben, and this is Ben, and then this is
There's
Black Ben.
There's a place for it. But they won't do it. And so I like to make them feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So they'll be talking about it, and I'll be like, oh, I have this problem where I can't tell if people are white or black. I'm colorblind. I cannot tell what race people are. Am I black? Can somebody please tell me?
And they're just like,
cry.
oh, they're like, can we get security? Can we get security at the front here?
And that's why I get fired.
The lady's like, dude, come on. I work at AAA. I'm a travel agent. Can you just take this somewhere else?
Please, sir.
Just let me print you out your triptych and get on with it.
I am completely colorblind.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go back to the songwriting. I'm going to try and circle us back as a good show host should, kind of, maybe. But the Insiders was different. I always wanted it to be where the guys wrote the music, but I never felt like there was nobody in the band that was like committed. Like we didn't have a Micah or a Scott.
Are you saying they weren't doing it good enough?
Yeah, we weren't doing it. Good enough, well enough.
I wanted them to do this the way I wanted it.
Yeah.
They weren't doing it good enough.
Yeah, no, they weren't. And so we didn't have anybody in the band like Kyle, our guitar player. He wouldn't like sit there and try and think of riffs and like cool things to do. Sure, every now and then he would come up with something.
Yeah.
But Kyle was always busy doing something. He was always building something. He was
Cooking
always
something.
Yeah, cooking something, traveling across state lines with something. And so he really wasn't writing songs. Again, maybe every album had a song that Kyle would come and say, hey, what about this? But he was also such like a metalhead that I couldn't stand anything that he like brought up. So he'd listen to like Sabbath and then be like, hey, I know this sounds like Sabbath, but what about something like this? And it's like, dude, we're a ska band. Like we're a ska band. I'm not going to be singing like you're playing like metal, like Zeppelin, Sabbath, like you're playing that crap. Like I ain't doing it. Plus I don't like that crap. So usually what would happen is I have such a horrible ability to play guitar. I would plunk something out. It was always like E, A, B, maybe a C minor, C sharp minor was thrown in there. Or it'd be
B, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Or it would, or it would be like C, G, D with an E minor or maybe an A minor in there.
It's good.
Yeah. And so
that's what capos are for.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an A sharp major minor.
Major pain. But so like what normally happened is I would just write when I was in the Insiders. And then I would come to the guys and I'd be like, hey, at the beginning of practice, I'd be like, this is what I have. And I would sing the lyrics, without any music. Or if I did have a guitar, I would like plunk through it and sing. Nate, bless his heart, always supported me in this. I'm sure everybody else was rolling their eyes and like, this is garbage.
Yeah.
But Nate would be like, yep, we can do something with that. So he'd be like, Joe, sing it again. And then at that point, that's where like Kyle would like start playing along and like find like what, key I'm singing in.
Cool.
And then he would do something. Nate would like put a beat to it. Kyle would play something. Bo would join right in on bass. And then our horn players were always like really good horn players. So either Sang Kim was writing the horn lines or Al Brown was writing the horn lines. And like they would come up with something. So God's honest truth, within like a half hour, we could take a skeleton of a song and like put some flesh on it, put some muscle on it, and at least have something that we could now work on each day and like fine tune.
That's awesome.
But very rarely did we have songs where I would like show up at practice or something and they would be like, hey, you know, someone would be like, hey, I got this. Like Bo didn't do that. Nate didn't do that. Our horn players didn't do that. It was maybe every so often like Kyle would be like, hey, I got this riff. Could we use this somewhere?
Wow.
And then it was usually put into, if again, like the way that I cavemaned through a song, like usually what Kyle would come up with, someone would say, Nate would say like, oh, hey, you know what? That would be a fantastic bridge in this song over here.
Yeah.
But like every now and then, like Kyle would just write something and be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like I could put lyrics to that. And I always loved doing that because I can see that in my head. And even the song that I told you that, you know, it's been 12 years since I like wrote a song. And I wrote one over the past couple of weeks and I wrote the lyrics out like a poem, how I always do. Like I wrote the lyrics out and then I tried to find that melody and I couldn't. And nothing was working. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'll do it how you say to do it. And I just kind of put this song together in GarageBand that had like a very nice ear appeal. And I was like, this just sounds cool. And I kind of like this, how this sounds. And then I went to put the lyrics to it and I definitely had to tweak it. But then as I was tweaking the lyrics, I'm like, no, man, this can be done a lot better. And then it was like back with the insiders. Like then I start listening to the music and I'm like, I can change all of this. I can move all these lyrics around. And these two verses actually now become one verse. I'm singing at double the speed, you know, all that stuff. So all that started hitting me this week and I really enjoyed that. But Caleb, that's kind of how
it's like riding a bike, Joe.
Yeah. So that's how ours went as far as songwriting. Interesting little thing, like whether, you know, I know a lot of you guys tune into the show for nostalgia and stuff. The first song I ever wrote off of Motor City Ska was Buddy Boy. And that's a song that when I listen to it, I hate it because that's the first song I ever wrote. And then also on that album, it's the same thing where I'm trying to figure out my voice. So we've talked about this earlier on in the podcasts where me and you didn't have vocal training growing up. Yeah. So I played soccer until like a week before the Insiders started. And I was the singer. And so it's you know, most people have sang in choirs or done something and they or taken vocal lessons and they figured out where their range is. They figure out who they are as a singer. They figure out all that stuff. Not me. So for me, it's like Motor City Ska, Fight of My Life, Scalleluja are all albums where I'm still trying to find, like, I knew the sound that I wanted, but like we already mentioned in this, like producers are like, no, don't do that. Open up your throat and sing from your diaphragm or do that. And it's like, dude, this is how I sound. And so
this is what I got.
This is what I got, man.
Nobody told you how to open up your diaphragm.
No. And so like listening to like Motor City Ska, like I hate it because like that's not how I sound now, I don't think. Yeah. And like those songs could have been like so much tougher with the voice that, you know, I had on Soundtrack to a Revolution or the Sinner's Songbook. If you guys didn't know that we ever put out those albums, go check them out. They're great. You know, but if the voice that I found that was my comfort level, if I would have done that prior, I think it would have been a little bit better. But yeah, so Caleb, I hope that answers those questions on how we wrote songs and went about that stuff. We can always get into more of it. I'm sure we will in the future as stories come up and things of that nature. Reese, do you want to tell everyone how they can become a Patreon subscriber or our social media?
Yeah. So when you click on this podcast, there should be text that goes with it. So that makes it easy. You just click on it and it directs you to Patreon.
Okay.
I figured that out.
I didn't know
otherwise,
that.
just go to Patreon and put in the Pickle and Boot Shop. Okay. We are also on Twitter at capital P, capital B, Oot Shop. That's our Twitter handle. And then you can hit us up on the old on the internet at the Pickle and Boot Shop at gmail.com.
Okay.
We also have a Facebook group, a Facebook.
Yeah, the Pickle and Boot Diabolical Discussion.
Yeah.
where people kind of chit chat about what we talked about on the last episode.
Very exciting. We have T-shirts now on Bonfire, and that's also one of the included links. They're overpriced, but Joe and I are not going to order a bunch of T-shirts, so you have to order them from this place, and they just make them as you order them, so it's kind of pricey. They're like $25.
Yeah.
Not
Sorry,
worth it.
guys, but again, we didn't have the money to like chip out
Yeah.
and order 200 shirts and then try and sell them on our own. So as you get it,
Yeah.
cut some lawns, sell some weed, and then get a shirt. Support
In
us.
Michigan.
Yeah.
In Michigan, not here
Yeah.
in Virginia, the
Yeah.
Commonwealth.
Also, guys,
we-
if you go ahead.
You go ahead. No, what else? Pickle and Boot Shop is our Instagram handle.
Yeah, Instagram
And-
is Pickle and Boot Shop. Yep.
We are on the Rock Candy network of podcasts, and there's other podcasts like ours. Probably the most like ours is Magnified Pod, which is a great podcast you should check out.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet.
It's great.
Is that the satanic
Also, 11
one?
Life is good.
Is that the satanic one?
No,
Magnified
we have
Pod?
not figured out which one the satanic one is, but we have renewed our pledge to take down satanic podcasting by the year 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to just brush over what we, Joe and I, our commitment to end satanic podcasting by 2022. I wanted to explain just a little bit further just the level of commitment that Joe and I have. First of all, we each killed a black cat and spilled its blood, drew a upside down star with a circle around it, just to show how committed we are to it's like an oath you take.
Yeah.
And then we chanted some stuff in Latin and we cut our hands, and there was some fire, but we're very committed to taking down Satanism and satanic podcasts. And that's just the level of commitment he and I have gone to. We dress like goats, from the waist down.
Yep.
And we danced around a fire.
Yeah,
I had a pitchfork.
Chanting the word pagan.
Yeah. You had a trident. That was
Yes.
weird. But we're going to...
It's an underrated weapon, especially in 2021.
No, not a lot of people carrying them.
What people aren't understanding, people are trying to get and we're not a political show, people. All I'm going to do right now, this is not a political rant, this is just facts. People are trying to have stiffer gun laws when what they actually need is stiffer trident laws. The trident is the underrated weapon. I want to know how many people die by trident every year, because I think it's being covered up.
I think a lot of people stopped carrying them with them because you can't get through most airport checkpoints with a trident.
But you know where you look, where it looks the most not out of place?
At the
beach.
Aquaman convention?
Yeah, on a beach.
Yeah.
If I saw someone standing on the beach with a sword, I'd be like, kids, come over here. You see someone standing with a trident on the beach?
Yeah.
What's that guy doing? What's
No,
that guy
nobody's
up to?
calling 911.
Yeah, let's
They're
go check
asking
him
for your
out.
autograph.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason Moa,
Yeah.
may I have your autograph? That's what they
Moa,
usually
Moa.
say.
Yeah. Yeah. Has a girl ever come up to you and said, "Excuse me, are you Jason Moa?"
She has come up to me and asked a question like, are you smuggling grapes in that Speedo? But not if I'm Jason Moa.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have come to the end of the free section of the Pickle and Boot Shop. We hope you enjoyed this week. Patreon listeners, continue listening, although we are going to take a break to refill our drinks and Reese has to go do something. But you
I
won't
throw
know
my
that.
kids out the window.
Yeah, you won't know that. The next time we start talking, it's going to seem like it's just the next sentence. So we will see you guys. Bye.
And we miss you.
Well,
Mwah. Bye.
see you. How are you?
Good.
Mm,
What are you drinking there?
I'm
buddy?
doing Jameson and Pepsi.
All right.
I don't know why I put the Pepsi in it because the JMO is just good enough, but yeah,
It lasts longer.
it lasts longer like an everlasting gobstopper. So what was I going to tell you? I can't remember. Must have been a lie. Must have been a lie. Let me pull up the doc. Did you look it over?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to say, though. Skying things up to originals, buddy boy. What is that?
No, those are my notes.
Ah, shit.
So do you see on there where I put like
Five
five iron?
iron. Songwriting process and how it evolved. Oh, okay. I'm going
Like 5 iron, and then like you can put your stuff under it, and
Got
then I
it.
did my stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is what, episode 12? Yeah.
To find out more, visit rockcandyrecordings.com.